Inside the crippled Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant, many workers are doing all they can to get the nuclear reactors under control. NHK interviewed one of them, a man who measures radiation levels inside the plant.
The man works for the radiation control section of the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant. He's in charge of measuring radiation levels. He plays a vital role in risk management at the plant.
The operators are not allowed to enter the reactor building for number 1, 2, and number 3 reactor, and we are not sure about the radiation level, and so at the highest level it must be 100 millisieverts, and outside often it reaches 100 millisieverts.
High levels of radiation were detected in debris from the buildings damaged by hydrogen explosions. The man says radiation up to 500 millisieverts has been detected in the debris as radioactive materials stuck to the debris after the hydrogen explosions. He says highly contaminated water is running through water pipes. He says pieces of these pipes have stuck into the debris, making them highly radioactive. Highly contaminated water has been found throughout the compound of the power plant. The radiation monitor says they measure radiation levels as soon as a puddle is found, since they can't tell by looking at it whether or not the water is contaminated. He says it looks like normal water, and that's scary because they can't tell the difference unless radiation levels are measured. Restoring the facility's functionality remains the most urgent task, but high levels of radiation continue to hamper the work. The man says radiation levels are so high that processes that should take only 5 minutes under normal conditions can easily take 30 minutes to an hour. He says one group of workers is replaced by another after undoing only 3 bolts or so. Asked how much of the restoration work has been completed, he says that, to be honest, the work is still in a preparatory stage. He says it's like a mountain climber looking at the mountain he's about to climb. He says they've not yet begun climbing the mountain. Completion of the work is nowhere in sight, as high radiation levels continue to hinder the work.